What's up, everybody? It's Onimuscle, and this is probably going to be the last video I do where you actually see this setup as it is, because once I'm done with this video, I'm going to basically be spending the rest of the day packing this all up. But I wanted to do something a little special. So, any of you who have ever checked out my streams or have seen me like on my YouTube videos where you can see my camera, know that I love my energy drinks. I basically can't go a gaming session usually without one. And a particular favorite of mine has been Zone. So this is Zone Digital Performance Energy. It is a energy drink that is unique to Japan. So it is a Japan only energy drink. Apparently created for streamers by streamers. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 10 varieties right now. That's right, 10 different varieties right now. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try out all 10. All right, so first off we have the very original Zone. So as you can see, this is version 1.3.9. So we're gonna go ahead and try this one first, and we're gonna drink it in our wonderful little, ebony mori cup that we got from the Entity Cafe. So first off, delicious. All right. All right, so I'm not gonna be chugging the entire thing because obviously if I chug the entire thing, that's a lot of caffeine. I'm about to be going through 10 energy drinks, so All right, so the first one. So version 1.3.9, it's slowly being phased out because they now have version 2.0, which version 2.0 will be the last one to do. I'm going to go through these in the chronological order that they were released in. So version 1.3.9, it's nice. It has a very smooth taste to it. It's in a sense, it's like, it's got a similar taste to Monster, but it doesn't have that that bubbly tart taste that Monster does. For those of you who've seen my streams before, you know I do like drinking the Japanese Monsters just because they are smoother than the American ones. And Zone 1.3.9 actually does have that very similar smoothness to it. Very good, very good. All right, next up is Zone Firewall. So this one came out at the exact same time that Zone 1.3.9 did. And when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be, there we go. I thought it was going to be like a cherry flavor or whatever, and, lo and behold, it was. Let's see. So as you can see, it's kind of got like a more greenish color. All right. It grows on you. Like, when I first tried it, I was like, this doesn't taste that good. It grows on you, though. It gives me the feeling of drinking medicine, if that makes sense. Like, a lot of weird different aftertastes coming in with this one. Not bad, though. Not bad. But to be honest, out of all of them, like, Firewall is probably at the lowest for me. All right, next up is Zone Deep Dive. So this one came out not that long after the original Zones came out. This was actually one of the first that came. This was the first flavor that came out after Firewall and 1.3.9 came out, and is probably one of my favorite flavors. So it's got a kind of like a milky like color to it because this. Let me get the drink and I'll explain. Perfect. So, if you've ever had the Japanese drink Calpis, C-A-L-P-I-S, drink that, and that gives you basically all the information you need to know how Deep Dive tastes. It tastes amazing. It's super smooth. There's very little bubbly to it, so you ain't gotta worry about like that messing with you or anything like that. And it feels hydrating, like in a sense, Definitely a good flavor. Deep Dive is definitely one of the ones to go with. All right, next up is Zone Unlimited Zero. Oh, you guys can read that. Zone Unlimited Zero. This was the first 0-calorie Zone that we actually got. And when I first saw it, that grape smell is nice. Now this is, man, man, look at that deep color. Look at that deep ass color right there. Like, I love that it's got like a metallic purple like sheen to it, and then it's not purple at all. So this one you can clearly tell that there's some kind of like artificial sweetener in this. Like, it's got basically like the 0 sugar, 0 calories or whatever, and like you can tell when you drink it that something's different about it. And I gotta say, like, whereas Firewall's at the bottom, Unlimited Zero's like right above it. Alright, next up, probably one of my absolute favorites, is the version PS5. So, like I said, we had version 1.3.9 and we have version 2.0. So, the version PS5, think of that as like version 1.5. Alright. Man, that smells good. Yeah! Now, as you can see, we got the white can with the blue markings, and then we also have a blue coloring, which is very evocative of the PS5 itself. It's good. Like I said, the reason why I call this one version 1.5 is because it has the smoothness of 1.3.9, but it's got the sweetness of version 2.0. And it's like it meets halfway. It's like the halfway point between them. The only problem is that the version PS5, much like the actual PS5, is very difficult to find. I actually had to order this on Amazon Japan, and I'm probably going to order more of those so that way I can send them ahead to the States. Alright, now for our next one. So we have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 more to go. Alright, and this one's probably my absolute favorite. This is Zone Utopia. So you know how Monster has Monster Juice? This is Zone's version of the juice. Oh. It smells so fucking good. Wait, look at that. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so this is very much like, you can, like, when you first smell it, you're like, alright, there's grapefruit in this. But like, when you taste it though, it's like, there's no grapefruit. It's just all this like wonderful peach, like tropical flavors coming together. Like, just right. Just right. That right there. That is the truth. Zone Utopia is at my top. It is at my top, followed by Zone 2.0, followed by PS5, and then followed by 1.3.9. Like, alright. So, there we go. And so far, with the exception of the original zones, all these are version 1.0s. So, heads up on that. Alright, next up is Zone Mad Hacker. So, Mad Hacker just recently came out, along with the next one that we're going to be doing. And whereas Zone Unlimited Zero was a purple grape flavoring, this one, damn, look how dark that is. Like, it's nice and dark, which makes you think that it's a purple grape flavor, but in actuality, this is white grape. Like, for those of you who've never had Japanese drinks and everything, Japan loves white grape. White grape is so refreshing over here, like, especially the drinks and everything like that. So, when I first tried Mad Hacker, I was like, yo, this is our white grape drink, and it tastes phenomenal. Holy shit. Out of all of them, this is the smoothest. Mad Hacker is the smoothest out of all of them. There's almost no bubble. There's almost no bubble whatsoever, despite the initial pour in, and it's smooth. That was good. Make the cheeks tingle. Alright, next up is our latest release from them. Zone Trance. This one was released just in time for summer. Zone went ahead and did a big summer campaign for this one. There we go. Specifically to market this as the drink of summer, the drink of raves, the drink of, you know, beach parties. That's what this one is. That is what Zone Trance is. And when you drink this one, there's a cacophony of different flavors that evoke summertime. You have your coconut. You can clearly taste coconut in this. You can taste pineapple. You can taste, like, you know, orange. Like, a number of different flavors just magically come together. And it's like, you drink this and you're like, man, I'm drinking summer. I am drinking. It's like, this would actually go perfect with some Malibu. Some Malibu rum. Just right off the bat. Like, that's all you need in this. Oh, man, I'm already getting full. All right, last two we got. All right, so version 2.0. All right, so the big difference between version 1.3.9 and version 2.0 is not just a matter of textures and flavors and everything, it's also a matter of caffeine. Whereas version 1.3.9 has a little bit of caffeine, not that much, but a little bit of caffeine. This upped the ante. There we go. 150 milligrams of caffeine. So about half as much as a pre-workout. So this is actually really good, especially if you need, I'm pretty sure you can tell just from the fact that it looks like an eyeball and it's got lightning going to it. This is meant for your gaming sessions right here. In fact, version 2.0 has been my go-to for almost all of my streaming and gaming sessions lately. Oof. So, in comparison to version 1.3.9, version 1.3.9 is a lot smoother, so not as much bubble. This one is more bubbly, it's a little sweeter, but like I said, there's a lot more caffeine and there's a huge amount of flavor to it. Comes in nice and subtle, and then just like pops you in the back of the head with like that. Ooh, there it goes. Perfect. All right, now for our final one. Last but not least, the newest to the Zone family. Zone Quick Boost. So Quick Boost is basically, and this is beta, by the way. This is a beta version. Beta version 0.9.19. I don't know how they do their numbers, but I'm loving that this is a beta version because they literally just came out with this to test it out. So what Quick Boost is that in comparison to version 1.3.9's like barely any caffeine, version 2.0's 150 milligrams of caffeine, Quick Boost has 75 milligrams of caffeine. It comes in a much smaller container than a full can of 2.0, and that's what it's meant for. It's meant for a quick boost. It's meant for like when you're like, damn, I really need something to perk me up. Quick boost. Personally, this is actually one of my favorites to get out of the vending machines, mainly because a lot of times it's this and one of the other flavors. You usually can't really find 2.0 in any sort of vending machines nearby, or at least nearby my work. That's the case. It's usually going to be Quick Boost with Trance, since that's the newest flavor. But Quick Boost is usually what I'll go for when I need to get something at work. All right. Look at that. Look at that smoothness. Barely any bubbly. Nice hypnotic like yellow coloring. It definitely took notes from 1.3.9 and brought back some of that smoothness compared to 2.0. But it also has the sweetness of 2.0. It's a very nice medium between the two. Especially because like you don't get as much caffeine. Like you'll get that nice 75 milligrams of caffeine to like just give you that nice perk, like that nice perk up. That's all you need. Like, whereas like if I drink one of my other like cans of like say Rain or something like that, that's 300 milligrams of caffeine. That's basically about as much as most pre-workouts will give you. It's about 300 milligrams of caffeine, at most 400. So then you have version 2.0, which will give you 150 milligrams of caffeine. Great for if you're going to do a late night gaming session or anything like that. But Quick Boost comes in with its cute little can and gives you that nice little pick me up of 75 milligrams. Beautiful. Love it. Delicious. And now I'm gonna have to drink all of these, like basically finish them all. So, man, that was really good. So this was my review slash, taste testing of all 10 current zone flavors. Sadly, I will not be in Japan within 2 weeks. We're basically gonna move. So if there are any new flavors that come out, I will not be available to try them out, which saddens me to the bottom of my heart. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I got you guys interested in getting some zone yourself. If possible, if you have some ability to get it, whether it's through eBay or if you have your own Amazon Japan account and they can possibly send it to wherever you guys are, highly recommend you guys check it out. Check out Zone on their Twitter. I will put a link. I'll put a link to their website down below along with their Twitter and everything like that. You guys definitely check them out. Definitely check out the drinks and everything. It is amazing. It is a wonderful energy drink created for streamers by streamers. Their mascot is this adorable, little VTuber girl, which don't know if she's actually based off a real VTuber, but so far that's what I'm just gonna call her. She's a little VTuber girl. She is adorable. She has different outfits for each of the zone flavors. Highly recommend it, you guys. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, guys, please stay safe out there and stay hungry. Sony Muscle signing off. Bye.